It is Wednesday, one of my favorite days of the week, besides Sunday, which is the other day I work out, and then all my basketball days. So usually I play on Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So and then I lift on Sunday and Wednesday. Um, Sometimes I might play Saturday too, because it's kind of an open day, and it's not one of my lifting days. So if there's a place to play, I'll play there. But yeah, like I said, I'm 42 years old. But I'll try to have something to look forward to every single day. It's kind of nice. I know in this world, it's not always um, for most people all over the world. There's a lot of suffering. And it's not just doing what you want to do. Um, I've been to Africa, third world nations. The first time I went was 2003, when I was in college, and I remember seeing kids. Uh, Looked like a landfill fill they were living in, just trash everywhere, and they were barefoot, and some of them, and I had brought over some used. Not maybe they weren't used. Some of them were new, but one was used for certain balls, basketball, soccer balls, and when I gave one of those to one of the kids, they looked at me like I just given them something of great, great value, and it was to them. And they just really appreciated it. And I remember getting on the airplane to come back to America, all the way to Africa. I didn't hear people cursing or swearing and that kind of thing, but coming back to America, that was what I heard a whole lot of. So it was just like, wow, man, big difference. So over here, we don't really appreciate it. So I'm thankful that I get to do things over in this country, like free time, to leisure time, that kind of stuff. I appreciate living in America. Um, People talk about the things in America's history that are bad, and there are some bad things, um, just like in the histories of a lot of nations. But it's probably the greatest place on earth. I think about my dad. He hated this place because he was a Vietnam vet, and just the racism that was prevalent years ago, black people being lynched and that kind of thing. And but I mean, when you look at what's happening now in the world with socialism and communism, and what's been happening even in this country since the '70s, how they even made it so that I think it was the FBI or CIA couldn't even um, do surveillance on suspected communists unless they had proof. So they needed proof in order to do surveillance, but the only way to get proof is to do surveillance. So and communism just pervades, just so many of the government services and government programs these days. I'm working at a residential treatment center right now that I worked at it years ago. From probably 10 years ago was when I quit. And when I first worked there, it was just structured. The kids were court ordered there. They had committed crimes. They would go there and they were disciplined. They had a token economy. There were consequences for their actions, and they learned. And by the time I left, they were cursing you out, this and that. And now, the training I had today, oh my goodness, it felt oppressive. It's it was a training on parenting, prudent parenting or something like that, reasonable and prudent parenting. And it just boiled down to let the kids do what they want despite the fact that they're not making good decisions. That was basically it. So it was just, oh man, it was, like I said, oppressive. Anyway, let me get this lifting. So I'm glad to be home and lifting right now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, lighted. I don't know if that's because low blood pressure or what. But feel like the weight was all over the place. Felt like it was going off from side to side. But anyway, so that was 120 pounds. You probably can't see it, but I got a 2.5 on the other side of this 35. So yeah, 120 pounds. Did 115 on a Sunday. So yeah, just trying to move up every week. Figure if I keep going up slowly, by the time I get to a point where I'm not, really increasing my weight that much, or my reps are staying the same or stagnant, it should be another few weeks. So then I can so-called deload or whatever you want to call it. See, I'm gonna change this weight. Let me pause this. So yeah, doing my squat warm up. Man, I don't look too big. I always want to be smaller, but as you get older, it becomes a little more difficult. Not impossible, just more difficult. But anyway, I'm doing these box squats. I got one video where I was doing pretty deep squats. I don't have the mobility to do all the way down like that. In the video, it looks like it, but in the video I have where I'm going pretty deep, what you can't see is my heels are elevated. So, and heel elevated squats are great. They usually feel pretty good. But for some reason I was having some knee pain. I think because I was doing partial reps, or it's either that or overuse from plyometrics or something. But my knee had started hurting, so the full rep heel elevated squats were starting to bother my knee for some reason. I think we'll get back to trying to do them. I might even try some tonight. But that was why I stopped. So anyway, squat warm up, trying to get to 205. I don't think I was thinking that one of my YouTube videos from before was I got up to 210 pounds, but I didn't. I think I only got to 200. Most I've squatted has been 300 times 2 reps. When I was really young, I think I squatted like, what was it? It was one of those machines, and I think it was 4 plates on each side. So that's 5 times 4 is 20. So I think that's 360. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna start my squat warm up. About 15 reps. One thing I have noticed since I've been lifting more is my legs feel a little better when I'm playing ball. I've been having that nagging knee pain a little bit, but it doesn't last. It's like I'll feel it here and there, and then that's it. But other than that, I've been feeling faster and stuff. Weird thing about getting older and playing ball. In my mind, I'm still good, but I'm like falling more, losing my balance. It's really strange. I feel like an old man out there. Like last week, I fell twice. I'm like, man, when I was young, was I falling like this? There were times I'd fall if I was going too fast, I guess. But man, for so many years I played slower. As I got older, I played slower because it's like it's more effective. I think makes the game more fun. You're less likely to get hurt. But probably because I've been lifting, I've been feeling better, so I've been moving faster and just losing my balance. So anyway, if there's anybody older that ever watches this video, if anybody ever watches this video, besides me, as you get older, or if you are older, you probably can relate, or will be able to relate. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. One thing about recording this is I guess it kind of holds me accountable in a way. I'm usually typically pretty self-motivated, but um, while I am motivated, I've been working out for years and pretty consistently. To stick to one program has always been difficult for me, or stick to one objective. So recording it and putting it on YouTube is like, even if it's just me watching it, it's like, it makes me think, okay, got to do next week, got to do the next week. And I'm excited about the notion that I could, the possibility that I could keep progressing. So it's encouraging to think that. So yeah, mostly, the only things I'm putting on YouTube are the benches and the squats, but I do other things like leg extensions, deadlifts, some shoulder press, calves, hamstring curls, and I'm moving up each week with those too for as long as I can. So it's kind of fun, something to do in this life. Besides eating, enjoying life, spending time with my family, and the things that we do for the Lord, the things we do to honor Him, the things we do to learn more about Him, reading the Bible, praying, sharing our faith. Besides all of those things, there's things like working out. To me is one of those things that make life, I'm not gonna say worth living, but make it just enjoyable and just so fun. So it's fun for me right now. So. Why does this feel so good? That motion right there feels so good. So my knee gets a hurting, and I quit the just trying to move up with box squats. I'll probably be doing stuff like that. I don't know if I record it or not. I might. But anyway, let me change this weight. I was just thinking about the minimum effective dose. That's one thing you hear a lot in regards to training. Don't do too much, otherwise it's just junk volume, and you have to, if you do a lot of junk volume, it'll make you very fatigued, and then your body in between workouts has to recover from that, and it may not recover in time for the next workout. So the minimum effective dose, it's like tanning. If you're out there 10 minutes, then you get a tan. But if you're out there for 3 hours, then you might be burned. So I was thinking about that, and not just in regards to working out, And obviously, before I say this, I'll say that, there are proponents in working out of volume. They're not thinking as much about minimum effective dose, but they're thinking, okay, how much can you do and still recover from? So what's the maximum dose you can do and still recover? Either because you like working out, or that more working out will heed for more results up to a certain point. So, but anyway, in just thinking about minimum effective dose, I think about not just working out, but I think about words. Where you're speaking to somebody or you're trying to get a point across, you say it, and then that's enough. You don't have to keep, people say, beating a dead horse or something like that. Or even like, if you tell a joke, when I was young, I would tell a joke and somebody would laugh. Then I keep doing it, which is really probably annoying, irritating, and not funny. So just say it, and then that's good. Minimum effective dose. So I'm going to try to practice that right now. Be quiet. A little bit of knee pain, but nothing major. At 135, planning to get up to 210 today. 155. After this should be 210. Stuff is heavy. I can't imagine doing 400 pounds and kind of stuff I see in other people. Alright, got my main weight on the bar. 210. So I'm going for 5 reps. And a little extra, so that's 6, great. If it's 7, great. If it's 8, whatever. But just 5 nice, smooth, control reps. After I do this, I might do one more set of the squats I really like, where it's partial reps. I just like the feeling of it. It just feels good. So I'm going to do it just because I want to do it and I like it. Then after that, I might make a different video, just a short video. I'm going to try to do some full range of motion squats in another video. For some reason, that video got like 14 views, but it could have just been me watching it over and over. So anyway, but I like doing that. It's just, if my knee ain't bothering me, I'm gonna try it. So I don't know what weight I had in that video, but I might do the same weight because that was so long ago. I haven't done it. So all right. Let's see. It is 210. 5 good reps, and maybe 1 extra, or maybe more. want to get some more plates. If I can continue to go up, I'm going to get a couple more plates to put on, so I can keep progressing if this keeps working. And I like the look of, if I'm doing 225, I like the look of 2 plates on there. But it'll be a while before I get there, most likely. So wait till I get up past 300, because I got 300 pounds right now. And so I want to actually get up to that weight. And so if I like, oh, I'm progressing, I can do 305 the next week, then I'll probably go do it. So anyway. All right, fine. Got it. So that's it. Well, yeah, let me do those partial reps. All right, I'm going to stop recording after I do this little partial set that I like. Oh, man. Squats take a lot out of you. Dizzy after that last set. Not bad. All right. If you watched, thank you. Take care. Have a wonderful evening, day, or whatever.